Hello my friend and good morning. Big ride today. Perhaps the most ambitious ride of this year. It was supposed to be a group ride with Felix, but Felix had to pull out last minute because of personal matters. I still feel like I have to do it because I want to do it. I want to do the ride. You never know if I'm gonna get the chance to do a ride like this again anytime soon. Basically the plan is to go from the very north of Stockholm metropolitan area to pretty far south, and I'm going to do it not by going through Stockholm, but instead I'm going to ride out into the archipelago, take a ferry past Stockholm city, which is going to be very fun, and then ride again on the south side of the city. Let's go. The weather is good. It's between 15 and 20 Celsius. It's cloudy, but it shouldn't rain. So I've decided to do this with fairly minimal packing. I have a spare tube kit in the bag. I have a long sleeve jersey, which is really good. As long as it doesn't get colder than this, I'm fine. I'm probably going to stop and get a new water bottle. Then I arrive at my destination, which is at my friend Oscar's house. We're going to watch Formula 1 today. And then tonight, I'm doing the whole ride in reverse. That's going to be the really hard part, I think. 15 minutes in, and it's raining. All right. It is what it is. It's raining quite a lot, and I'm not equipped for it. I have about 15 more minutes until my first stop, which is where I will buy a lot of stuff. I'm going to buy an ass saver if I can find one, or if I have to, I'm buying a full fender to pop on there. I'm going to buy probably some kind of rain jacket, front light, rear light, a water bottle, a lot of snacks. It's going to be expensive. It might cost more than my bike. No rain, they said. I was riding for a long time covering my butt with one hand, just trying to make sure that I wouldn't get water on my butt. I don't think that matters anymore. Whew.
Once I arrived at the bike shop, I was very happy to stay indoors for a while longer, so I took the opportunity to buy new bar tape. The old one is cool and beautiful, but it was in really bad shape after 3 years of riding, and on a rainy day like this, I want something really grippy and comfy. I also picked up my first snack of the day. I actually really like these things. They pretty much feel like eating candy. I guess they are candy. I also bought this high visibility rain kit. It has one of those cycling pockets on the back, and I instantly fell in love with it. And the bike is ready. Black is the new black. Bar tape, rear mudguard, and just to top it off, I doubled down with a second bar bag, just in case the sun comes out again and makes the rain clothes too warm to wear. And of course, a new water bottle. So I went back out. The rain calmed down a bit and stayed very manageable for the rest of the day. Instead though, the next section was miserable in terms of traffic. The entire way to the ferry town looked like this. The people driving the cars were actually respectful, but a road like this will never not be awful. Eventually I arrived in the town of Vaxholm. This is a cute place. I picked up my second snack, some kind of pizza-like pastry with veggies in it. Very, very good. The best thing I ate all day. Let's check out the harbor. Vaxholm is a bit of a tourist area, but for good reasons. And it's accessible from central Stockholm by the ferry, which is included in the Stockholm Metro card. How cool is that? The boat ride cost me $4. Yeah, the weather didn't scream for this, but I did. Snack number 3, I guess. This particular ferry is 125 years old. It was built in 1900. It was originally a steamboat, but it has a more modern engine retrofitted. I think this is what people refer to when they talk about multimodal transportation. Bikes on boats. The ferry ride was amazing. I was allowed to stay outdoors in the front of the boat with my bike the whole time. The inside looked nice too. Apparently there was a cafe downstairs, but I wanted to stay out with my bike and enjoy the view. Plus, I already had some coffee from the ice cream shop in Vaxholm. The ferry stopped at a bunch of islands. It also skipped certain ones, where no one was waiting to get picked up. Apparently, there is a tradition that when old steamboats like these meet on the water, they wave flags at each other, and we met one. The crew let us all join in on the tradition. The Stockholm Archipelago is absolutely lovely, and I really need to get out here more often. This was my first time bringing a bike, and I want to go bikepacking out on the islands at some point. I saw this construction vehicle in a tricky spot. And what the heck is that? If you're interested in public transport maps, the Stockholm Ferry network map is a pretty good one. And then I was back on the bike again. But after only 5 minutes of riding, my friend Oscar called me and said that his kids had started to get sick and throwing up. So to avoid bringing their stuff home to my kids, the only rational choice was to turn around and go back home again. Really anticlimactic in terms of meeting friends today. But hey, who can be mad when they have boats and bikes? Back we go. Same journey, different boat this time. And this one forced me to sit inside. So this time I decided to eat the chicken wrap from the cafe. Snack number 4. Now that I had plenty of time and daylight for my return ride from Vaxholm, I decided to explore a bit and see if there was a nice detour that could replace the terrible car road. And there was. It's also a car road, but this one doesn't have that highway feeling. I never felt scared while riding here. It was really relaxing and beautiful, and the cars were much more chill and willing to slow down and even stop if they had to. And hey, look at that cool building. I actually saw that from the ferry. Does the road lead there? Oh yes, it does. Wow, that's really cool. Originally built in the 1640s, it got its current castly look in the 1860s and renovated in 2011 to mimic the 1860s design. That's cool. Yeah, this detour makes me want to ride out to Vaxholm again. I was still forced to ride the holy shit road for roughly 15 minutes on the way back, but after that it was back to my regular nice roads, all the way back to my house. There might be more shortcuts or detours that allows me to skip the big road, I'm not sure yet. But you'll never guess what happened next. My phone ran out of battery. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.
Say cheese. That's a cow joke. You guys too. Do you guys like bikes? What? Are they angry with me? Are you guys angry with me? Or are you just curious? I've never had cows come up quite like this. Do you? Yeah. Cows usually just mind their own business. These are very sociable cows. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye bye.